golden era is something that anyone can have as long as you've got your accolades and your reasons behind it. Golden era was a golden era for me because I started rapping in that time, so I was more aware. It was the golden era because before, I say like the early 2000s, I say before that, um, people was watching DVDs, which was like one of the main sources of seeing your favorite person, you know, like your favorite artist. You get me? When YouTube started in 2005, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's unlocked a whole set of people that I've never seen before. Do you understand? Some of them people have gone on to do great things. 2003, I think, is Channel U. So now, do you get what I'm saying? So to me, that is a golden time. A lot of the artists that I only knew them from DVDs or that one DVD that I had for the whole year. We never used to have like DVDs flooded. It was like you digest this and digest that. So I might know you, but I've only seen 3 of your songs. Do you get what I'm saying? Or 3 of your freestyles. Whereas on the YouTube now, I have the option of seeing the new guy, the new guy. This, do you understand what I'm saying? And for me, that's got to be a golden time.
So it's a lot of it is based around. I've seen you say this. You say it obviously in your
Yeah.
podcast a number of times. It's based around when you started, which is fair for you. It's like a reason why you'd want to do that, and focus on that era. But it's a lot to do with, I guess, developments in the industry
Yeah.
and technology.
Technology,
YouTube starting,
like
Channel U starting. I think One Extra also started
2001 or something like that.
I was a little bit earlier, but still. Interesting. I kind of disagree.
No,
I
say your
wasn't trying to
post.
argue here straight away, but I kind of disagree when you say, I get your point, your golden era is to you, but to me, when we're talking about what is a golden era, then a golden era to me, there can be different ones and you can give your reasons. I get your reasons. I think they're all fair. I mean, agree with them, but I don't think I can say, oh, this is the golden era just to me. Because anyone could just go, the year I liked stuff when I was 15, that's for me then. And then, because it's like when you say an album being a classic.
But he didn't
He
say
didn't
that.
say that. No, but it just made me think of that.
I'm just saying, he brought into the perspective like YouTube and all these things.
No, he explained his reasons after. But first you said anyone can have a golden era. I don't know how you
Not
worded
anyone,
it.
not anyone,
Yeah.
but like I said, you need to have your accolades and your
Oh, you did
reasoning.
say that, yeah,
and
yeah,
if your
accolades.
reasons they fall short, then they're going to be closed down in it. If I see what I've just said now, if you totally disagreed, and you would have said no. Da, da, da. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you can see where I'm coming from to a certain extent. I'm sure of it, or you totally don't.
No, I agree. I kind of, well, I agree with your era.
If we ask the next set of people, what's the golden era? Do you know what they would say? They probably say stuff like in the 90s for US rap.
I'll tell you what I would say.
American
When
golden
I
era
say UK
thing,
rap, I'm looking at you as a hip hop artist. I'm looking at you as hip hop. Do you understand the whole thing? Where like rap was like a branch, grime was spitting. Do you understand? If you did Bashment,
In
you was
America,
chatting.
though, in America they don't separate like that. They don't have hip hop and rap in America. I don't think, but I think here there's a conversation which doesn't really happen here a lot because
they might not talk about
but
that.
we have
that
we
separation.
do have UK.
But it happens.
But
We
it
do have
happens.
UK hip hop. All right, they do have conversations where it's like,
There's
oh, this
Common,
is
there's you know, like
rap is what you
Talib
do, hip hop is what
Kweli
you
and them
live.
guys, and then you got 50 Cent on the other. Like, it's two different. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you ask them, they probably say, yeah, separate.
So you intentionally didn't call it hip hop. You called it UK rap
Yeah.
because that was a specific.
Because when I came in the game, like I said, there's people that are bridges.
That's what you called the genre.
That's the genre. That's the branch that I was dealing with. Do you get what I'm saying? That's where I entered. I knew about the hip hop world vaguely, but I know some of the artists. I can do songs with them. I've done songs with them, so I go into both worlds. But I just noticed this world was where.
Give me like, I don't know if we might get into this more later, but I want to establish a picture of the era you're saying. So who's like a 5 rappers? I wanted to say top 5, but you could just give 5.
It's 5 rappers that I would have said.
5 very significant.
And like some of these guys are able to do both worlds, but they're like in the rap world, they're just like the rap fans would only just know them.
Of the era, I'm just talking about what makes them the golden era of that time, whether it's rap, hip hop, whatever.
We would have to start like from like a PDC. Yeah. See, for me, like them times, one of the bridges was like people like Klashnikov, Skinny Man, like Scheme and these guys, because they was rapping about certain things that we didn't think hip hop people was rapping about. We thought it was lyrical, miracle, schmiracle. So when you're talking about space and all of these things, that doesn't.
And you got a bar like that.
But it didn't correlate with us at the no. It didn't at the time. That didn't correlate with us, so we didn't associate with. But these guys used to do certain things that could say, okay, cool. But for me, and even then, PDC, I would say like they're one of the first, but they was rapping American at the time or had American accent at the time, and we kind of just worked with them
But I'm,
because
saying,
we
I'm not
had.
saying if they were the first or not. I'm just saying them being an artist
Okay.
created a golden era. What artist made it a golden era?
People like
I,
a Joe Black,
yeah.
Gigs, you know, like there's other unsung heroes. There's like Colors. There's like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Margs. Like even a Young Spray.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Spray.
Like there's people that have like, yeah, they're just known for rap. You know what I mean? To me, it's like golden era. That's the golden era.
What do you
Blade
think?
Brown.
How I look at what the golden era is. First of all, we have to understand what the golden era is, and it means something different to everybody else.
No, but what do you mean? What the concept of a golden era?
A golden era. What a golden era, like, so somebody...
That's why I said.
Okay, all right, let me
because I don't
explain.
think it is. I think it is. The meaning of the term has to be
clarified before we can do
and
anything.
thing, and
So like when say for example, I speak to someone who used to be broke, was on the verge of being homeless, whatever, right? And, you know, he wasn't going through a golden era in his life. But then all of a sudden his business takes off and he's making a load of money and he's got like Lamborghinis and whatever else.
that would
And
be the
suddenly-
golden era of his business.
of his business,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm saying is the first thing we have to do when we're talking about golden eras is take ourselves out of the equation, because it's not about what was good for us, but what was good for the whole thing. Hence, bigger than us.
Facts. I
Right?
agree with that.
So what I'm saying is, for me, because I've been through every generation, for me personally, I look at it like, if you're talking about the golden era of UK hip hop, we have to even look at the possibility that the golden era was before we started, like there was loads of artists making records. Because you know what? The vibe everywhere was brilliant. Everywhere we went, there was something going on. All the kids, like, you just looked at each other and you know, he's one of us, blah, blah, blah. Do you get what I'm saying? As time went on, it became a little less like that, because like everyone was dressing in different ways and whatever, and suddenly, you know, we like back in our days, like if you see someone in a shell suit, you know, that's hip hop right there. You know what I mean? And maybe at some points, you know, you might do a little salute with a little scratch on your zip and then move on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the kind of shit we used to do. See someone with a shell suit and go chicka 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 and move on.
That's jokes.
But it's funny though. But so for me, the golden era, there was 2 golden eras for me, not one. And the first one was before I made any records, up to the point I made Mind of an Ordinary Citizen. That was a beautiful time.
What years? What years we talking?
We're talking from about 86 up to 92. Right? There was a golden era there because it was, the streets were buzzing, the events were buzzing, and this was all done without the internet, without anything. Yeah, and everywhere was buzzing, and there was a vibe. There was a lot of stuff going on, but it wasn't by the artists. What was going on is like if we went to the Albany, there'd be the ghetto boys waiting to rob everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they used to be setting up little barricades where there'd just be like 15, 20 man strong and whatever, and anyone who's going into the Albany, you're paying a tax to get in.
And it must have brought an energy.
Right, it brought an energy. And it was good and everyone loved it, like regardless.
They love getting robbed.